Cholera in plain English.
Hello, my name is Andre. I'm an immigrant from Nigeria, a place grasped by cholera's deadly hands. I have survived cholera, so I know how dangerous and life-threatening it can be, having to had watch men, women, children drop dead at my feet. But Nigeria is not the only place to rock. From 1832 to 1837, in what is now today Ontario and Quebec, over 15,000 died from this deadly disease that was spread because there is open sewers and fecal-infested waters. It was so bad that the death toll per day was 100 people. Now my friends will be explaining the significance of the epidemic and how to avoid a repeat performance of cholera.
My name is Isabel, and I'm a historian. I know quite a few facts about cholera and why it is so historically significant to Canadians through the long-lasting impacts and connections it had to other events. The first reason the cholera epidemic is historically significant is because it led to dramatic and long-lasting change. Specifically, it led directly to the 1837 rebellions in Upper and Lower Canada, because the people saw the streets filled with stacks of bodies and waste, so they dug into the government to try to get some answers for why this was happening.
Good points. We want responsible government. We don't want monkeys playing with our money.
They then found that the government was making undemocratic decisions and was not a source of help. So people became angry and started to rebel.
Yeah!
Hello, I am John, a historian, and I will be explaining the second reason the epidemic was so historically important. It is historically important because it created our strong, free, universal healthcare that makes us unique. Today, based on a WHO report, we are number 30 out of 190 countries for our healthcare system, which is pretty good. Due to the loss and impact this devastating plague had on Canada and its citizens in 1832, a board of health was created at this time, which is a major part of the healthcare system.
You might be thinking right now that cholera is a new cancer and cannot be prevented. And if people in Canada get it, it will be 1832 all over again. But really, it is quite simple to prevent. And as a doctor, I will also be explaining the symptoms. Typically, you start with severe diarrhea and vomiting, and I won't get into details. Soon after, a double dose of nausea and dehydration strikes, and after a few hours, you finally rest in peace. To stop these symptoms from striking, get clean water. Dirty water is the cause of cholera, and boiling it can solve it easily. That is one of the ways to prevent cholera.
Well, now you know what cholera is and how significant it was in Canadian history. Many don't know that cholera led to second highest death toll in Canada, excluding the wars. At the time, it killed 33% of total population, which would be like more than a million people dying today. Many people also don't know that because of cholera, we have free and excellent health care. And if it wasn't for cholera, we might not even have health care at all. We have given you all sorts of evidence why cholera is historically significant, but now it is your turn to decide.
Thank you for watching.